Welcome back guys, thank you very much for joining me. Today we're going to cover a video on how to replace a central heating pump. It's a fairly easy task that you probably can do at home with very minimal tools and training. However, there are potential problems that you might occur, so please bear that in mind before you attempt any work yourself. If you are unsure or do have any doubts after watching this video, then make sure you get a fully trained heating engineer, plumber in to do the job for you. Best be safe than sorry really. As you can see, we've got a Grundfos 15x60 pump here. Now this is at the back of the airing cupboard, so please make sure you do have plenty of space. This is quite difficult, so you're going to have to bear with me. I managed to do it with one hand. First of all, we're going to notice the directional arrow here is pointing downwards. We're going to make a note of this one and make sure that we install the new one in the same way. We're going to first start by isolating the pump valves here. So basic rules, righty tighty, lefty loosey, so make sure you tighten them up the correct way. Then we're going to go ahead and unscrew the pump valve connections here with some pump pliers, as you can see, or pump grips. These ones are Crescent. I'll provide a link below for these. Make sure that you undo them the right way, and then once unscrewed or untightened, you can then go ahead and loosen them off with your fingertips. You may have to grip the back of the body to do this. When you're doing this, please make sure you give it a quick shake, because you'll break the seal on the connection, and if the valves do fail, you'll notice a considerable leak. There is a little bit of water that pops out here, but this is nothing to worry about. This is just what's in the excess pump. Once removed, we give it another shake to break the seals and slowly remove. Now this is quite heavy, so please bear that in mind. Again, take notice of the arrow. Then we're going to go ahead and remove this connection here and unscrew the 4 screws on the electrical housing. Once unscrewed, all these 4 screws here, I'm going to go ahead and remove the electrical connection. Please make sure the electric is isolated and the fuse is removed before you attempt this. We're going to make note there's only 3 wires, live, neutral, earth. We're then going to reconnect them into the new housing with just normally a flathead screwdriver and tighten them back up securely. Then we're going to remove the old washers on the connections as we need new ones, and make sure that the pump valves are clean of debris. Once satisfied, we're going to go ahead and attempt to place in the pump. Now this is going to be a bit fiddly. Make sure you get the directional arrow the correct way. It's going to be a bit fiddly as you're going to have to manipulate the washers onto the nuts without breaking them when retightening. Once happy, screw them up with your fingers and then grip the back of the housing and tighten up with the pump grips. Don't grip the front of the pump because you can damage it. Next we're going to release the isolation valves and let water flow into the pump. Once happy and the system is refilled, we're then going to try the pump and turn it on. We're going to try it in several modes first before we select the correct one. If needs be, please put it into P mode and vent the system. If you don't know how to do this, check it out in the instructions. So thank you very much for watching guys. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully this video has helped you. There are links in the description below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much guys.